And now it's time for the Bodysurf podcast with Tim and Owie.
Hello and welcome to the Bodysurf podcast with your Budgie boys, Tim and Owie. We're back with another episode, and Owie, it's good to have you here in the studio. How you doing, mate?
I feel like Shane Warne, Timmy. We're on 99. Yeah.
We're out.
We're out. I'm out. It's done. Get off. All right, this will be the last episode of the Bodysurf podcast, and I mean ever. Because we're not coming back.
In a pram.
In a pram. That's not true, though. We've got the live show, Timmy. 100 eps. Who would have thought we'd get 100 episodes?
I thought we would get close. Because we were pumping them out hard at the start.
Yeah.
And then some things happened.
Yeah. Things always happen.
Now, I don't want to point fingers.
It's the dog.
I'm blaming Barack Obama.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We started this show. It must have been when Letterman was still on the air. And then Letterman ended, and the passion it went from us.
Craig Ferguson and Letterman.
It was definitely Ferguson was still on.
Ended around the same time, really, didn't they? And who do you look for?
Yeah, who is the creative cult following?
Yeah, who do you go to for mentorship? Who do you go? Oh, I want to be like that person. It's not Corden. It's not Colbert.
No, it's not. No.
I want someone who's getting out there, having a crack, who's improvising, who's going stuff the establishment.
It's Joe Rogan. And that's I'm sad to say it, but that's podcasting was, I guess, like given another jolt when people go, oh, Joe Rogan, mate, he's a bit off the cuff here.
Yeah, but he's not as creative as Ferguson.
No, and the problem is he's sitting in his fucking basement in his comfortable house, when, like, Fergie's getting up.
He had to get a town car to CBS Studios in Burbank, California. No, I don't think it's Burbank. I'm not sure.
You've been there.
Hollywood City. I don't know what it's called. But imagine getting a town car every day to work. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do it here.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a taxi, and you get a punch card.
Uber.
But that's it, Tim. No one's flogging their works on telly these days and going, here it is. Here's improv in all its glory.
Yeah. Stephen Colbert, professional improviser.
Yeah.
Long form. Professional long form improviser is on the telly 5 nights a week. Lots of ums and ahs. Lots of ums and ahs for someone who's meant to be an improviser.
Yeah.
Where's your yes ands?
Yeah, that's right.
Where's your yes and, Stephen Colbert?
And he has writers.
Yeah, a lot.
And here's the thing, Timmy, and people go, Dave Malloy goes, I can't stand you waffling on, but mate, this is it. This may be the only podcast where it's 100% improvised. This is what you're getting.
We sometimes write notes. We sometimes have blue cards with jokes on them.
Anytime I write notes, it's the world's shittest podcast.
Yeah, which is some of our best work, I think. I really I love television. I love radio. I love podcasting. And there are some great people doing some great stuff, but they're not getting the respect they deserve.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting just the right amount of respect we deserve for the amount of effort we put in.
Yeah, I mean, if we put a lot more effort in, I would expect a lot more respect from the people that listen to us. Because we cop a lot of shit, and I get it. I would be giving a shit too, because really all we do is whack the mics on, and people go, please just get someone of substance onto the podcast. And we go, listen, we're trying, but we're not really trying. Like we go, Wolfo, book us a guest. Wolfo doesn't book us a guest, so we don't have a guest. That's why we got a producer. And I know I like bagging Wolfo when he's not here, but seriously, mate, just book the dates. Book the dates. We'll put it in. We'll be there. We'll turn up. But it's very hard. I mean, it's not as easy as it looks, okay?
We've known a few professional guest bookers That's their job, to book guests on television and radio shows. That's a hard job.
Yeah.
Especially in Australia, because you can only get Guy Sebastian on every fortnight.
Yeah.
Who else are you booking the rest of the time?
That's right, and that's why Jess Mauboy is singing the national anthem at every event.
Call back.
except for the Melbourne Cup, obviously. But there's only a handful of people that are one living in Australia, but two still relevant enough now that everyone just watches Netflix that's going to pierce through.
Do you know what I love to do right now is to bag places or organisations or companies, broadcasters, whatever, bag them so hard, but also in the back of my mind, like, yeah, I'd like to work for you as well.
Oh yeah, like 100%, mate. There's so many people on television, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't like that guy. Don't like that girl.
Yeah.
I'd love to be him.
I bag the project a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely would take a writing gig on the show.
100%. Yeah.
I bag Triple J a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely would do breakfast.
Yeah. And we've been trying to do the we'll move to the South Coast, we'll do this, we'll do that. No one wants us. And I wouldn't want us either.
I've had a few callbacks.
You have?
I've had a few callbacks, gotten very close to some nice little regional radio jobs. And then they go, it pays about $55 a year. Yeah. And I go, I might stay in Sydney.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I literally can wake up at midday, do 9 hours of work from home, and then call it in early, go see Carlton D, and we're done. You know, and people have been doing this since the start of the pandemic. I can't get. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you're a tradie.
I know, I'm doing the tradie thing, you know? Like most of the week I'm in the work boots by 5:30, Tim.
What brand are your work boots?
I did have steel blue. I did have steel blue, and they got a bit worn in the sense. I did wear them a lot, but they're just heavy. Yeah. They're real heavy. They're like brickies boots. You know, you want something. In my industry, I'm walking a lot. Some days I walk up to 18, 19 kilometers carrying shit, right? And so you want something light, but you also need a steel cap in there. I'm thinking about going back to the old steel cap volleys.
Yes.
You know, they're the ones that you want.
Well, I've just got those from Big W. They're my work boots.
Yeah.
They were $40.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Very light but durable. I wear them all the time. I just wear them out because they're comfortable. It's so cheap.
Yeah. Well, I think I got a pair from, and the reason I got the pair from Bunnings, which is our kind of, what's the American equivalent of Bunnings? It's a hardware store. It's a big hardware store. Yeah. It's a chain. They don't sell guns.
Best Buy.
Yeah. Best Buy. It's a Best Buy for hardware shit and no guns.
A few guns.
A few guns. It would be good if they had sold guns.
Well, you've got things you could use as a gun.
Nail guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got tape gun.
Even just make a potato launcher.
Yep. Staple gun. Oh, a modified staple gun would be good.
Oh, can I hold it sideways?
Yeah. We were going to Vivid. We're on our way to Vivid.
No Vivid chat, please.
It's a light show, right? They light up the Opera House. That's pretty much it. And
mate, look, that's Vivid right there.
Yeah, it's beautiful, Timmy. Getting in early for Chrissy. But yeah, so we obviously living in the Central Coast now. Halfway down there, I go, April, I haven't got shoes in the car. It's the middle of winter. I'm like, and she goes, you can't walk around the city in your Birkenstocks. And I go, fair enough. She goes, you know what you do need? New work boots. And I went, I do. And she goes, well, buy new work boots from Bunnings. Just wear the work boots around Vivid, and then you've got new work boots.
They're kind of stylish as well. Like they kind of look like sometimes they look like Timberlands.
Yeah.
Like they're gangster.
Yeah.
I like them. I was always told I couldn't wear Timberlands. Too white to wear Timberlands. No. I reckon I could pull them off.
I've seen you wear your work boots out, Timmy, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, mate. I'm just kicking shit all day, every day. Hardest working man in Canberra, I once was awarded.
Really?
Hardest working, the busiest and hardest working person in Canberra.
Self-appointed?
No, by the someone very high up in...
Dave Shillington.
Was involved in rugby league, yes.
Wasn't actually Dave Shillington.
No, it wasn't Schiller. Schiller lived next door, yeah.
Terry Campese.
Terry. Never really... Oh, no, I did meet Terry. Campese once. He came in and filmed the commercial with us.
Did he?
And pretty good talent. Pretty good on the camera. Had to use a bit of makeup on the top of the head.
Because he looked like 50 and he was like 25.
He went bald in a very untraditional way.
Yeah.
He kept like a lot up the top and then a little bit here.
Oh, kind of like the reverse baby sort of style. Like where they get that. It's kind of like, what is that baby hair? You know how they get the hair on them? Like in the tummy, and then they lose it. It comes out. It's
or
kind
it
of
changes
like that.
colour.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff, yeah.
It's like a fur.
A fur? A fur?
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm going to make a placenta fur. Traditional Vietnamese placenta fur.
Yeah.
Hey, we actually got a guest on this podcast. We're going to be chatting to Mulga, the artist, very shortly, which is exciting. And we have an amazing print done by Mulga, the artist, that we're going to be giving away at our live episode of the Bodysurf podcast. So please get tickets to that. It's on the 16th of September at the Newtown Hotel. Tickets are only $12. Get your tickets at thebodysurfpodcast.com right now.
Timmy, who's actually turning up to this thing? Like not guests. Like guests of like people who bought tickets. I'm talking like people on the show.
Okay.
Who's there? We know Belly. Belly's coming.
Belly Slater's there as musical guest. Well, he's kind of like the house band for the night.
Now this is all subject to change. Obviously.
Absolutely. Asterix. We also have two great up-and-coming local comedians. Finn Padman, who is a Grom surfer, was...
Swim Finn.
Swim Finn.
Swim Finn Padman.
Slim? Slim Finn or Swim Finn?
Swim Finn.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, because he's doing body surfing gags.
Yeah. Well, he's never really body surfed.
He should
too
open
much.
with that, by the way.
He's got a few things planned, I think. A lot of people are writing body surfing jokes at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's good gear. Like, the thing is that the sport itself is the joke. And so it's hard to write jokes about a joke. Have you tried to do... is that a stand-up thing, like you joke about a joke?
I do a lot of that.
Right.
Yeah, it's like institutional critique. You know Claude... No, I was going to say Claude Monet. You know Claude Monet?
I do. I've got a couple of Monets.
I painted this one. The real one's at my place. Do you know Marcel Duchamp? Marcel Duchamp was a very famous artist that did this thing. They call them ready-mades, where he pretty much just got an object and put it in an art gallery and said, that's art. So the most famous one is a urinal. He put a urinal in an art gallery, signed it. Andy Warhol took a piss in it.
Yep.
Very famous artwork. Now it begs the question, what is art? Is that art? Or is he just exploring the idea of art as a concept? And you can do that a lot in stand-up. And it's pretty fucking hacky.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of it.
Okay. I feel as if something could be funny if it was very well written.
Oh, you don't want to waste too much time writing stuff.
Have you been to Mona?
No, I really want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to go. You and April went recently.
Yes.
My sister and my brother-in-law went recently. Loved it.
Yeah. I feel as if you could get some good material down there.
Yeah, and Tassie and Hobart have a little comedy scene.
Yeah, I think you'd fit in well in Tassie.
Should I just move?
Well, it's cheap. You know, you get a nice house down there. It's cold. It is really cold.
I don't mind the cold.
There's not too many body surfers down there either. You'd want to live on the East Coast. And yeah, and still even then, it's just a bit chilly.
I've got a story to talk about. I might tell this on the live episode.
Will you remember?
Yeah, I will. So it was when I got real cold after Whomp off 2019.
Yeah.
And went back and had a shower with Robbie and Jesse. I'll tell the story on the live podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of forward selling.
Let's forward sell this, baby.
We forward sell, we back announce.
Yeah, Radio Today, are you listening? Hello. But we do have an amazing lineup coming to the live podcast, which is on the 16th of September at the Newtown Hotel. So we've got Finn Padman doing a Bodysurf joke off with Alan Fang.
Yeah, right.
So two young and uppers trying their best. Alan actually, do you want to have a listen to one of Alan's jokes?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go.
Look, everyone's talking about body shaming, you know? Ooh, let's not, body shaming. But why isn't everyone talking about body surfing? No, you guys are a great crowd, you know? You guys are a great crowd. Give yourselves a round to the chest. But look...
More of that stuff.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
That's what we need. We need creatives doing creative things in and out of the water. It's not just spinners. You know, Tim, it's not just El Rolos that the body surfing community is really getting off on.
Yeah.
It's like we're getting off on the gags.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do the gags for years, and now we've actually got some stand-up comedians writing jokes about body surfing.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. So a body surf joke off between Finn Padman and Alan Fang. Then, this is exciting. This has just been confirmed. John Crookshank, the Redfern electrician. Redfern Electrical, any job.
Any job.
Including doing some gear at the Bodysurf podcast. So John Crookshank, great stand-up comedian, has an amazing short film out called Redfern Electrical. It's on YouTube for free. Go watch it right now. Watch his stand-up special and then watch the film. It's incredible. Also made a film with a skate shop to promote foam surfboards.
How good.
But he's skating on them.
Right. So they got little wheels on the...
Yeah, I think they just put a skateboard underneath the surfboard and then it's sick.
Oh, like a Guy Butcher, Belly Slater sort of scenario.
Yeah, I think, honestly, they just got a skateboard and a surfboard. But I put the link up in the Facebook group, in the Bodysurf Podcast Facebook group.
Okay.
So if you want to watch that as well, great. John Crookshank we'll close the show with some stand-up comedy and it's going to be so amazing. So that's something to look forward to.
And see, this is the thing the Patreons are paying for. You know, like these guys are getting the big bucks. They're getting the big bucks, right, Tim?
Us?
No, not us. The people at the live show.
I don't understand.
Are they
what you're
just doing it
talking
as
about.
favours?
Oh, there's a few cashies going
Yeah.
around.
See, this is what I'm saying. Cashies, mate. Cashies make the world go round.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're not getting anything for free these days. And so we need the Patreon members. You're giving us cashes. We're coming good. We're doing the things. We're getting stuff moving.
We bought a neon light.
Well, I thought you weren't going to show anyone.
I'm not going to show anyone. I'm just teasing it.
Oh, yeah, the neon light is a big reason to come to the live show because it's pretty good.
Can we get a little curtain and...
Yeah. I don't know who's going to rig that up, but
Yeah.
sure.
I'll rig that up myself. Nah. I actually took to the Newtown Hotel my dad's drop sheet, like his paint drop sheet. They're using it as a curtain.
Right. Drop sheet for your dad and a drop sheet for your marriage are two very different things, Tim.
What's a drop sheet for you? Oh! Bit of Jackson Pollock action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anywho, body surfing, Timmy. We're only a couple of days away from the Australian Body Surfing Classic. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling
how's
good.
the body feeling?
Yeah, you know, I'm out of shape.
You out of touch?
I'm very out of touch. What are the kids talking about these days?
I don't know.
What's on the YouTubes? What's happening out there? No, I'm very out of shape, but I'm still giving it a crack. And I think I'm going to be all right on the day. I went for a few body surfs here and there. I've been going to the pool, just doing laps.
Yep.
I haven't been fin sprinting because I don't think I'm needed.
No.
But I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for it all.
Yep. Great. And that's all you need to be. You know, it's just, I used to get really quite nervous before these types of events. It's just a vibe these days. It's just a good time, you know?
You've been into a lot more comps than I have. I've only really competed in this comp, in the team comp.
You're still a bit nervous?
No, I don't get nervous about much anymore. But
It sounds like you might be a bit nervous.
I'm not nervous. It's because you got the boys around you.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to go through it all together. We're all in this together. We'll all be fine. There's nothing to worry about. You really want to do well, so I'm worried about letting you down.
Don't worry about letting me down. You know, the only thing that I'm nervous about is the fin sprint, because Belly puts so much pressure on us.
Yeah.
And not just me, but on everyone, that you have to perform really, really highly in the fin sprint. And honestly, it's more coveted. Like the winning of the fin sprint is like heaps more prestigious than the actual winning of the event.
It's so true.
And like, I'm so stressed because all I desire to do is have a good team. And I'm just worried I'm gonna fall over, or we're just gonna come dead last. Like, I'm just scared, Tim. I'm scared for the fin sprint.
Yeah. Remember someone fell over in front of me a few years ago.
Did they? And they beat you.
And I did the Benji Marshall.
Yeah.
Did the little step.
Double step. Bang, bang.
That's skill.
Yeah.
Doing a 1-2 step.
Yeah, in some...
The draw and pass. Boom.
Yeah.
We got to play a bit of touch footy on the beach in Finns, I reckon.
Mate, I will challenge absolutely... And it could happen. If the comp can't run for whatever reason on Saturday, 2-on-2, touch footy on the beach, mate, Timmy and I'll smash any of you. And it's not even a maxi situation. Like I don't even want to try and blow our own horns here. Like, we've been doing this for a few years, Timmy. And we had a couple of like sporty mates. You know, we went to the grand final 2016, right? We got a couple of sporty mates. And I go, yeah, me and Timmy versus you two. And they're like, oh, you're right. Sure you don't want to mix the teams up, right? Make it a bit fairer. Did they score a try? And the thing is, like, we know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. We're like the spine of the New South Wales team circa 93 or the Melbourne Storm.
Yeah.
You know, we can see things before they happen.
Yeah, that's right.
We know what each other are doing. Why didn't we go pro, mate?
Because we were really unfit. That's the problem.
Also, I was 45 kilos up until the age of about 30.
Yeah.
Now I'm 32 and I'm 97.
That's all right, mate. It's muscle memory.
But I'm ready to play NRL now.
Yeah. And I wish we did. Like, that's one of the main laments of my entire sporting career, is that my body was not... it's not a football type of body.
Same.
We're just either too tall, too skinny...
Yeah.
Too short, just not enough muscle going on. The 3 times I've broken a bone was all playing footy. And I went, yeah, mate, maybe it's not for me.
The old collarbone.
Yeah.
They said to me, I'll never play NRL professionally because my neck was too skinny.
You got the Brent Tate.
Well, they said, your neck looks like Daly Cherry Evans' dick. Very long and skinny.
That's a Manly Seagulls joke from you, Tim. That's good.
Kills in Manly.
Yeah.
I actually did that joke in Manly. Did not.
They're like, who?
I turned on the audience. I'm like, aren't we in Manly? Come on, people.
You need to do... what do they watch over there? Rugby.
They like a bit of rah-rah. They also like a bit of just sipping on a Chardonnay from a balcony and looking at peasants as they walk past.
Yeah, well, that's it. And that's the main problem that not having a transport network will give you, because you can't leave your house. And if you want to leave your house, you've got to get a taxi, but there's no taxis going there because the Spit Bridge is always up, letting people with boats.
That was another one of my jokes I did.
Spit Bridge joke. Nice.
I go, I'm a kinky kind of guy.
Yeah,
I'm a kinky guy. Spit on my bridge. Spit on my bridge. Spit all over my bridge. Got nothing.
Nothing.
Come on, Manly.
Come on, guys. Keep up.
I'm thinking about moving to Manly.
Why?
I don't know.
Change it up.
Change it up. Get closer to you.
But it's really not. Honestly, I have to come over the bridge to get back to Manly.
Yeah. I'm thinking just north. I'm thinking north.
Well, mate, as we had a conversation the other night, I've recently just had a stabbing murder across the road from my house, and you were hoping, you're like, oh, yeah, I'll buy the house, nice and cheap. Yeah. Didn't actually happen in the house. So that's the sad thing. Like, if you want a job done, do it well. So at least someone can benefit for it. Now there's just a dead guy and you're in jail.
Yeah, where I could have bought a house for $250,000.
Yeah.
With purple drapes.
With purple drapes.
Oh, it's a nice house as well, although you did say it doesn't get a lot of sun.
Yeah. No, it is definitely a south-facing house, and I think they have trees out the back, so you might have a bit of black mold problem.
And that's probably why he stabbed him.
Yeah.
Just like, the mold!
The mold. I've had enough of this mold. Yeah. No, if you're trying to buy a house, and I know it can get very warm, but I've got a nice northwesterly facing house, and it's always sunny.
Mm.
And you're never going to have a problem there. Timmy, you've faced northwest as well here. It's always sunny in this house. Now, it doesn't get too hot.
Oh, it's lovely here.
No, it's lovely.
Just the traffic's an issue, like just the noise of the traffic. But I find it soothing when I'm just hanging out, sleeping, whatever. But when you're trying to record a podcast, it's a bit of a problemo.
Yeah. And so what's happening with the studio? You're gonna move it into your room, or this is what we're working with?
Well, if I was to move somewhere, I was thinking of maybe looking at renting a studio space as well.
Oh, yeah.
Or trying to get some sort of deal. Anyways, let's cross to Tom Petrosky to see how interest rates are going.
Yeah, that's right. Tom Petrosky. I never thought we'd drop his name on the podcast out of all the names.
We drop a few names.
We do. What's that guy? He's up in the sky. Artie Fly.
Arnie Pie in the sky?
Artie Pie. No, but not the Simpsons guy. The real one.
He's on the Traffic Network.
He is on the Traffic Network. Yeah, he used to be on Channel 10. Vic LaRusso. Pulled that from way back.
We could get him on the pod. We could also get Tim Bailey on the pod.
Yes.
That could be fun.
Well, Vic LaRusso, funny. My uncle, rest his soul, he goes, he's not up in the helicopter. They just put him in a cardboard box with a green screen and they shake the box. And I thought, like, how stupid is that? No, they don't. They probably do. There's no way they're flying him up every day. Well, who's got the cash for that?
I used to work for a television network, and it was they had a station in Perth, and they would send through their traffic reports every 15 minutes. They were in a helicopter,
right?
Because it was hard to record.
They
were always dropping out and stuff.
But I mean, they've got cameras now. Surely they can just, like, someone sits in a room and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's traffic on the F3 past the Great Aussie Bush Camp."
Yeah. While we're here, let's do a moon landing.
Yeah, why not? It's all true. See, the things that the media portray to you, it's all truth. Don't ever think that it's lies.
The Queen's alive.
The Queen's still alive, mate. Has anyone seen her dead?
Charles is just a puppet.
That's right. Anywho, plenty of stuff going on in the bodysurfing community, Timmy. Not just the Australian Bodysurfing Classic. There's I think it's the 45th Oceanside Bodysurfing competition. It's just wrapped up. I don't actually have any of the results, but I've been speaking to Super Biscuit about it. 45th World Bodysurfing Championships in Oceanside. Now,
Super Biscuit is our eye in the sky.
Yeah, he's the international correspondent, the Artie Fly. Artie Fly in the sky. I don't even know what his name is. He's the Vic LaRusso of the bodysurfing community. Now, Super Biscuit's main account just got hacked, believe it or not. So he started up Super Biscuit 2.
And Bodysurf Memes 2.
You reckon he's Bodysurf Memes 2? Or you know for sure?
I don't know.
Well, we don't see. No one knows who Bodysurf Memes 1 is for the start of it, but I mean Bodysurf Memes 2. I had a red hot crack at an idea that it must have been Corey or Ulga because they got a video of me that I only posted to them. So, but I mean, they're in group chats with other people. Like, it could have got leaked out anyway.
Corey did say this morning it's an old video, and he wasn't sure who he may have shared it with.
Right. Well, it wasn't too old. I only filmed it a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean,
maybe he was talking about something else.
Yeah. So I think he might be. It might be him. Anyway, I was just thinking 40. They've run this 45 times. So I'm guessing that it's an annual competition. Is that 45 years of body surfing competition in Oceanside?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a long time. And I wonder if they've got a big shield for it. We'll have to ask Super Biscuit about how the day was. And the kind of ins and outs of the competition. Obviously, an individual run competition. I'm pretty sure Dave Ford has competed in that a few times. Really good body surfer, by the way, and I'd love to have him out for the Australian Body Surfing Classic. Sadly, not this year. But yeah, Timmy, is that what, like, we're pretty young. We're in our early 30s. You know, in 45 years' time, I probably don't think I'm going to be still body surfing. Maybe I'll be getting in for a swim, but probably not competitively. But we very, very much could still be alive, depending on our health. Are we going to see 45 years of the Australian Body Surfing Classic?
I think so.
You think we will?
Yeah.
You think it'll continue on? Even after, like, Ricky passes it up, he'll pass it on to someone else?
For sure.
Who's going to run that sort of stuff?
They may not even be born yet.
Oh, Timmy, they may not be born yet.
It might be your dog.
I don't think the dog's running anything.
Well, your child.
Your child. Your dog of a child.
Your dog of a child.
Your dog of a child. You child dog. It could be. And I'm just excited about how body surfing is going to... I guess we've kind of matured as a sport, even since we've kind of been involved in it, Timmy. It's kind of getting a little bit more traction the world over. I mean, Ricky gave a really good interview on our national broadcast at the ABC this week about all things the Australian Body Surfing Classic. And more and more people are kind of getting excited about it, even just jumping in, even if it's not competitive, they're just having a go. And they're going, listen, I tried with the surfing community. I tried with the bodyboarding community. It just didn't fit. Now I'm a body surfer. And it's not even just a skill-based thing, because I mean, you've spoken before. You're like, I'm a failed stand-up surfer. More people now are just dedicating themselves to body surfing. And I think that's really, really cool. And they're kind of we're starting to break it down now from stand-up surfing, bodyboarding, and body surfing. And you can participate in all three. It's not just, pick one and, I don't do that other stuff. Like, everyone's blending in, and it's getting a bit more surf-friendly in the water, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah. I'm still calling shortboard surfers dogs. I'm still calling bodyboarders dogs. I'm still calling male riders dogs. Anyone that doesn't look like me is a dog. I was actually talking a lot of rubbish out in the water this morning.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, but yeah.
Did you take it too far?
I think I did.
Okay. Yeah. Is this your shtick now?
No, it is. You just, like, when surfers just paddle, and I just like, you almost got that one, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. The world's worst one, and it happens every day, every time you're in the surf. The paddle. Yeah, I got it. Don't go. Or like last second, where you just have no ability to even drop into the wave because you've gone, they're going, they've called it, they're committed. I'll just give it up. Justin Spittle, Hypto, does not subscribe to that methodology. Hypto is a master drop-in agent. But I've had conversations with him and other people who surf with him. He will just go. Like, and it's not about trying to drop in on someone. He's going like, no, he's going to swim for every wave that he wants to catch. And he'll pull off at the last minute if someone doesn't go behind him.
I do that, yeah.
Where I think for me in the past, like, I've kind of gone, there's someone on the inside of me, I'll just let them go. And then they pull off and then the wave doesn't get ridden.
But do you think they're pulling off because they see you?
No, I think that people have done that in the past because they go, there's a board there. Because they automatically go, there's a board, you can't duck dive low enough. And then they get shitty at you and you're like, mate, I'm literally holding on to the bottom. Like, there's no way you're going to hit me. It's just weird mentality with some surfers. But I think that, I'm going to start introducing a lot more of that into my body surfing, because really at the end of the day, if you're surfing with another body surfer and you push the lip down in front of them, you can wipe them off the whole wave. But if you push the lip down in front of a surfer, a lot of the time they're going down, they're going to do a big cutback anyway. So I'm just not going to care as much anymore. You know, it's just, that's how you're going to do it. If that's how you want to play, if you want to go around, paddle a wave and get every wave you can, not give up some for the rest of us, then that's how you get treated.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for a new co-host because Zoe's about to get coward punched in the back of the head after snaking all these surfers. There's some good footage of some
I'm going to get King Charles.
Call back. There's some good footage of like fights between. Normally it's stand-up surfers and bodyboarders. Just throwing knives in the water.
Yep.
Or they've caught a wave in and it's on the shore.
Yeah. And they're in their flippers, and so it's like everyone's falling over. And then I've seen one where someone grabs the flipper and does a full like haymaker roundhouse with the flipper.
Yeah. That's like you could challenge someone to a duel
mate.
by slapping them with a flipper.
And you don't want to cop a viper. You know, that's good. That shit'll hurt. That'll take out teeth.
A hydro won't hurt. Silicone, nice and soft on the face.
Nice and soft. Doesn't float though.
All right. Well, we might have a chat to Mulga the artist. Mulga the artist is an amazing creative mind and just doing so much stuff all over the place. Mulga's on the line right now. How you doing, mate?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Now, a lot of our listeners will recognise your work. It's plastered all around town. You've done some amazing murals down at Cronulla Beach. So does your work travel all across Australia? Can you find it, at the Gold Coast and things like that?
I know I did one in Mount Isa. So that's kind of a random spot, like on the kind of near. It was like a swimming pool, and did on a big wall there. But yeah, mostly it's around Sydney, but there's some random things in other cities.
It must be weird just going about your daily life and then spotting a work you've done. What sort of like response do you have when you see like a huge mural that you've done?
No, it's cool. I love it. Makes me feel like I'm doing good. Oh, that's a cool mural in a cool spot. Yeah, it's good. No, it makes me feel good.
It must be really weird on like a really hot day. You've got the kids in the car, you're coming back from the beach, and you stop in to 7-Eleven and grab a Slurpee, and there you are again.
Yeah, I got to restrain myself from telling the server, hey, I did this art. Usually have zero care factor.
Really? Oh, I feel like they should get you to do like a signing. You could sit behind the counter and just sign people's Slurpees as they come in.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Now, you've recently done a work that really caught my eye. I'm very keen to purchase this print. It's called Barry the Body Surfing Koala. What inspired you to put together this piece?
That was actually, I can't remember the brand, but they make the little hand plane things, and they were going to do a collaboration with a brand, soft drink brand, and they wanted me to do some art for it. It didn't end up happening in the end, but I kind of did the sketch up for it and just lead pencil sketch. And then, I don't know, it must have been a year later, I'm like, man, this is super cool artwork. I got to finish this. So I got on the posters, got the colours, and finished it up. And yeah, it's been so popular.
Yeah, it's a very bright piece. How long did it take to go from the lead pencil sketch to the full-on colour print?
Yeah, so the hardest part is for me is doing the sketch. You got to get everything looking all right, and then doing the colours. That's kind of the enjoyable part. So usually I'll sketch during the daytime when I'm feeling energetic, and then at night time is when I do my colouring in when I'm watching some Netflix. So might have taken a couple of nights in front of the TV doing my drawing. It's quite relaxing. It's good to chill and also get something going at the same time.
Absolutely. Now, you've also done a collaboration with Budgie Smugglers. This must be big for you. Is it weird wearing a pair of your own budgies?
No, I'm used to it. I only really ever wear my own clothing with my own designs on them, so it's totally natural. The way that collaboration came about was pretty cool. Someone, a fan of my art, emailed me and they're like, "Oh, can I have this pink dolphin design with the blue and wavy background on some Budgie Smugglers?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then I emailed them and we did an official collaboration, and every year I do a few more designs for them. So, and he ended up getting that exact pair, so it kind of worked out excellently.
Now, you love getting on the shortboard and having a bit of a surf. Do you ever go out with just the budgies, or are you more of a board short kind of guy?
Oh, board short. I tried the budgies and I just felt too exposed. Like my hairy thighs are out there. They're all white. I don't have the confidence to do it.
And are the kids embarrassed when you're strutting around in the budgies?
Maybe my daughter would be. She's like 12. I don't think she wants to be around. But my dad, he's never worn board shorts. We actually just gave him a new pair of budgies because his other ones got worn out from excessive usage.
Now, how much does beach culture influence your art practice?
Oh, heaps. Like, I love the beach and summer. So basically, yeah, my whole kind of art practice is kind of geared towards that. So, like, I do a lot of animals, but then I put sunglasses on them and they kind of look like they're just chilling at the beach. Like, I'm working on an NFT project at the moment. It's called Mulga, but it's like a bunch of gorillas that are all like chilling at the beach, basically, wearing Hawaiian shirts, sunnies. Yeah, I love it. I love summer. It's the best time of year. Sun, water. Love it.
I might get your opinion on that. The artworks are turning more and more digital, and we've seen the popularity of NFTs. Are you trying to get involved in that sort of space? Yeah,
I am. So, yeah, I'm working on this project, and it's going to be like 8,888 of these gorilla characters, and they're all they'll be all, each one will be unique, but they'll all be geared towards that summer vibe thing. Yeah, usually, generally I've worked on like paper, murals with paintbrushes or on paper with Poscas and pencils and stuff like that. But I have done a few digital artworks in the past, but yeah, I'm getting into it more now, and it's pretty fun.
So if you're at a dinner party and the conversation starts to head towards cryptocurrency and NFTs, would you be able to facilitate a discussion, or are you more about that creative side and getting the artworks out there?
Yeah, I just went on a holiday with like a bunch of friends, maybe 8 families, and I was continually explaining NFTs. So yeah, I can facilitate. They're all on board. They all want to get whitelisted and get their Mulga Kong, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Is it, I guess you're not a financial expert, but is it a cool thing to potentially invest in for some of our younger listeners who are thinking of jumping into that sort of area? Yeah, well, yeah, definitely no advice, but it seems to be the way of the future. Like a lot of the smartest people around, Mark Zuckerberg changed his company name to Meta, so a lot of people are putting a lot of energy and effort into the metaverse, and NFTs and crypto are kind of all related to that. Definitely worth checking out. Now, it's a new year, 2021. We had a pretty big year last year, and I hope we can sort of put it behind us. But what are your New Year's goals? What are your plans? What have you got on the cards for 2022?
So I've got a bunch of murals booked in. I'm at some schools and one at a YouTuber's house, which is pretty cool. But lots of murals, working on the NFT thing, and whatever cool things pop into my inbox.
Good stuff.
Yeah, just take it as it comes, really.
Now, I saw your family Christmas photo that you posted on Instagram. It was very cute. How hard was that to orchestrate, especially with all the crazy COVID restrictions that came in just before Christmas?
It went all right. My wife just booked online, and we went up to Miranda Westfield, wore our masks. Yeah, I guess my wife looked after it. Seemed to go all right.
But you supplied the family with all the merch?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
always. Every year we have like a different Mulga Santa Claus character. Pretty funny.
How good. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Bodysurf podcast. I hope you have a great year, and hopefully we can catch up soon.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for chatting.
There he is, Mulga. What a guy.
What a guy. What an artist. And we are giving away this amazing Mulga print.
Whoa, look at that thing.
How good is it?
Yeah, I know. And we've been talking about giving this away for a long time, but here it is.
So this is Barry, the Bodysurfing Koala. This is a print by Mulga, the artist. We're giving this away at our live episode of the Bodysurf Podcast. So you can get your tickets, thebodysurfpodcast.com. Entries have closed.
Yeah, it's gone.
So we're going to pick a winner and announce that on the night. So that's very exciting. Plus Finn Padman, Alan Fang, and John Crookshank doing some stand-up comedy. Tim and Owie also going to be there.
We'll be there, Tim, subject to change.
With Belly Slater as well.
Yeah, and what a night it's going to be. As we said, meet and greet for the Australian Bodysurfing Classic. A lot of people in town, multiple states, territories, and even countries. You know, we've got people from Hawaii there. We've got people from Queensland there. We've got people from Victoria there. We've got them all over.
Anyone from the UK?
Not by residence, but by birth. Ricky Gilby. He's probably not coming. He's very busy.
Yeah.
He's going to be. It's the night before the ABC.
He's doing 7:02 breakfast. Yeah, he's taken over for Robbie Buck and Wendy Harmer.
That's right. Now, I mean, Timmy, is this going to be the last podcast before obviously before the live show?
Should we do Whomp Week?
I like Whomp Week, but I mean, it can't be. They're not official episodes, are they? They're just short.
Yeah.
They're short episodes.
Let's see how we go.
We're going to do the draw. The draw's coming out very soon. It may even already be out, depending on when we upload this episode. But we're doing that live. We'll be doing that live on Instagram if we can work out how to do it. And then, possibly we could do a few little things leading up to the live show. And then, of course, it's the night before Whomp Off. Ooh. Now, I know we're not using Whomp Off anymore. The term's gone, but the poem is so good. You know, it's just a cracker poem. And I mean, I've got another one here from Adam Baldwin.
Yeah, Baldwin.
Baldwin. I really don't think it's Baldwin. I want to say Adam Baldwin every time, but then it's not Baldwin. It's like Baldwin. But yeah, he's written a poem himself. Should I read through it? Yeah, why not? Now, we got to think about it being the night before the Australian Bodysurfing Classic. Now, obviously, Jesse Mawson's written a really good poem there. But there's other people, other creatives in the community. So here we go. Bodysurfing's epic. And I think that Adam wanted to put this, he wants Belly to write some music to it. So he might even be performing this live. Okay, Timmy's getting the guitar. Is it in tune? All right, so it goes, bodysurfing's epic. Bodysurfing's sick. Now get down to the ABC and get stuck into it. I think it's going to need to be a bit faster, Tim. They come down from Hawaii and even Sydney's west. This is good. This is a long poem, Tim. All over this blue planet to see which team is best. Now Ricky's burnt a surfboard and sacrificed a bat. For Huey, Tar brings the barrels, thick, fast, and fat. Well, bodysurfing's epic. Yep. And bodysurfing's sick. Now get down to the ABC and get stuck into it. There's 2 more verses. Belly made a comeback with his microphone in hand. Will we see the flying V come back from Instaland? Now I'm not a bloody coming, 'cause life gets in the way, and we've spoke about that today. Be sure to get some green room time on this auspicious day, 'cause bodysurfing's epic and bodysurfing's sick. Now get on down to the ABC and get stuck into it. Well, bodysurfing's epic, bodysurfing's sick. Now get on down to the ABC and get stuck into it. See, you can't write that sort of stuff, you know? Ad-lib. Bada bing, bada bang. Krusty's here, Krusty's out. Let's go.
But some did write it.
All right, there we go.
Anywho, we got to get out of here. Do it all again real soon. We'll be coming to you live at the live Bodysurf podcast at the Newtown Hotel on the 16th of September, 6 p.m. Get your tickets, bodysurfpodcast.com, $12.
$12.
We got to get out of here. Do it all again real soon. But for now,
It's always overhead when you're body surfing.
woo!